Yo, Dina, what's up? Joe Bob again. Anyway, I just want to say the only reason why I'm stuck at the train, like my third time going through, is because I lost the game in my last move, and I need to borrow it from a friend of mine. That's one thing that sucks. It sucks about anime too, is because I will buy a game. And then all my friends will have the game too. What we need to do is we all need to, and then we'll all be broke, and then something else will come, and like we'll have no money for it. We all need to like fucking coordinate with each other, coordinate our game buying. Like, okay, who's gonna get this? Who's gonna get this? Okay, we're gonna get this. Okay, now collector's items, of course, the collector's editions you gotta have, but like, certain things, you can't have if you have 7 friends who are gamers. Or, well, okay. If you have like 5 friends, I mean, I got 7 friends who are gamers, but they don't all share. I'm not going to trust them with my games. I got about 5 friends who are gamers, and I can trust them with my games, and they can trust me with their games. But anyway, but if you got like 5 friends who are gamers, you can't all buy the same game. Unless it's something kick-ass like Final Fantasy 11 or Final Fantasy 12, and you have to have the collector's edition. Oh god. I really should have bought it. I have no money. I shouldn't be buying these games. But anyway, yeah. I love Dot Hack. I have the whole series and plus the game guide for each game. I'm going to be buying the new one, GU, as soon as it comes out. Have you ever heard of Dot Hack Fragment? It was an ORPG, not an MMORPG. It was an ORPG. It was kind of done like kind of like online StarCraft, where each person hosts their own room, and then, or hosts their own world, and then people join the room, and then they'll all go out and play. Yeah, that's kind of how dot hack or dot hack fragment, which was actually, remember, in the dot hack universe, the game that was a prequel to The World was called Fragment. Well, that's what dot hack fragment was, but I don't think they're bringing it to the US, which sucks. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna get GUs as soon as it comes out. Now, one thing I will agree, the Final Fantasy sequels, it's Enix's fault. I mean, look at Enix. Okay, look at like Star Ocean. Look at other games like that. They're Enix games. Enix loves sequels. Squaresoft, loves, games. They're individual, each individual universe. But the thing is, when you create each individual universe, your characters start to look the same. So that's probably the reason why. Oh no, that dude from 12, he looks too much like, he looks too much like Titus. Ah, I didn't like Titus, so I'm not going to play 12. Yeah, I'm going to force her to play 12, and she's going to like it. But here's the thing. The problem with, okay, it's okay to make sequels. I don't think they should go overboard with the sequels, going back on games that, were a hit then and trying to run them into the ground by getting as much money out of them as possible, which a lot of things in both anime and games are starting to do. As soon as something becomes popular, what they do is they ruin it by, marketing it till it gets run into the ground and then run away with their money. But anyway, but I think that if you're going to have sequels, you have to put it out like Dot Hack did, in parts, and put out one game every year or every other year. Because here's the and basically have the third and fourth one in production. Let's say if it's a 3-part game, have the second one almost done, and the third one, have the second one like halfway almost done, and have the third one in pre-production when you release the first one. Because what happens with a lot of these games is, like, for example, Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts kicked ass. And then, this was like, what, 2000 when it first came out? Or I think 2002, I don't really remember. It seems like it was 2000, doesn't it? Because it seemed like it took forever. Because they have in the back, you go through and you do everything perfect so you can get the secret ending of, wow, Kingdom Hearts 2, oh my god, that looks so cool. And then what they do is they announce it for sometime in the future. And they announce it from 2 years in advance. Then 1 year advance. Then, oops, Did we say 2004? We meant 2005. Oh wait, did we say August 2005? We meant December 2005. Wait, did we say December 2005? They keep pushing back, and it gets more and more into... I mean, they pushed it back so far that they were able to add Pirates of the Caribbean. And then they say, well, we wanted to add in Pirates of the Caribbean when it was announced, so that's why we pushed back the game. You know, we needed to, and that's why we made you wait. And the thing is that they made us wait so damn long that our hopes were so unbelievably high for the game that once it came out, a lot of people were extremely disappointed. Like 10-2. 10-2 is supposed to be, like a little closer kind of thing. That's how I viewed it anyway. But the thing is that it was so, had so much hype around it, and then a lot of people got disappointed. You look at Dot Hack. Dot Hack is a successful series because they're planned out games. You know how many parts are going to be in it, and you know when they're going to be released about. Maybe they're going to be a couple months off, but you're not going to release it. You're not going to announce it 5 years in advance and then keep pushing back the date because it gets too hyped up about. And then everybody says, "Oh, it sucks because we were expecting it because we had to wait 5 years. We were expecting it to be huge, and instead it was mediocre." Shit, this sucks. I don't have a very good video. Do you know what I should use? What's your video? What do you use to compress your videos? Because my videos, I can't make it more than 9 minutes and 10 seconds, or it'll go over 100 megabytes. Let alone making a 15-20 minute video. I just use I think it's FFdub. It came with a codec pack that I got for anime. CCCP. But anyway, do you have a preferred compressor? Because my video compressor keeps making these things way too long, so I'm going to have to cut this thing in half. I mean, I'm thinking of getting a director's account, but I don't think I deserve it. And even if I do deserve it, I can't make my videos longer than 10 minutes anyway, so what's the point? But anyway, yeah, so, please stay tuned for part 2. Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up in part 2. Yeah. And if you have a compressor that you use, tell me about. Anyway, Joe Bob 1/2, love and peace.